Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I am making just a comfort dish right now. It's called Chili I'll get it in a minute. Chili Beef and Noodle dish. Now it's very good and it's so simple to make. And I just thought I'd share it with you. We all need that comfort food once in a while. And this is one of them. Now you can make this as large as you want it. For 2 people, I would cut it in half. But 2 or 3 people, it would be cut in half. But otherwise, make a full container of it, full dish of it. Because you can heat it up for 2 or 3 days after you make it. And it'll be really good. Just keep it refrigerated. But I doubt if you'll have any left over. So, but you'll brown 2 pounds of ground beef, which I've got on the stove right now. And then you want to cook 8 ounces of noodles. Don't use the real little ones. Use the medium width. They turn out better if you do that. And while the ground beef's frying, I'm going to add my onion. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of celery, 1/4 cup of celery. And just enough to give it that taste. Well, it's been hot here. I don't know about your weather, but we've had some hot weather. Now, this is old recipe. Some of you may have already tried it. I don't know, but it is a very old recipe. I'm going to put part of my onion in here to fry along with, I'll start out like that. Might have a little bit too much, but that's okay. I'll use it in my next dish that I make probably. But anyway, I was saying it's really been hot here. We started trying to keep up with the garden and the flower beds. And then we turned around and I had a board on my deck that needed replaced. So we took it off. Well, you don't take one off. You end up taking all of them off. So we've been working on the deck all weekend, and I'm telling you, that was hot. I said we didn't have any brains because we went out there in the afternoon. First day, second day we went in the evening and early in the morning. Okay, but we've got it just about finished. Then I've got to stain it, but that's no worries, the staining. And it's not that big of a deck. I think maybe a 12 by 14. It's like my house, small. Now my house in Cumberlachia, where I lived at, was big. And I had a deck that wrapped all the way around it. So, but I don't have that here. And you'll want to add just to taste, whatever you guys like, of maybe 1/2 teaspoon or teaspoon of salt and pepper. And let that all fry together there a little bit. Turn my noodles down. I know Greg said he's been really having some hot weather. Now, when my grandma made this, she'd use a gigantic pan. I don't think I would ever use the big skillet that she had, but I sure would like to have it, which I'll never have it, but just, I mean, the way she cooked, she had to have enough for her family and usually 2 others. And then she felt like she cooked enough. You're supposed to use just a couple cloves of garlic. But you know me and my garlic. I love garlic, so I always use almost twice what it calls for. And I use fresh garlic. You can use powder, whatever you want. So, but anyway, trying to keep up with the garden, and everything is just getting to be a pain right now. I have a sick great-grandchild who's going to be having surgery tomorrow on his back. He has scoliosis, and I'm just not looking forward to that at all. And I know he's not either, and none of the family is. So our minds are mainly on him right now. He's a stinker pot. I love him so much. But that's the way it is with our grandchildren and great-grandchildren. We just cuddle them and love them and do all we can. And then when they hurt, we hurt. They hurt from the pain, and we hurt. Our heart hurts for them. So, and he's such a good child, which they all are. Okay, chop my garlic up a little. Yesterday we got, today my husband's cutting steaks for the tomatoes. We got them out and we had them all tied up, and my goodness, they went higher than what we thought they would go. And then my green beans are blooming, so I'm really happy about that. Not like my grandma's. I think the last year Grandma was living, she told me she cut back on her garden, and I was so glad because she was 91. She didn't need all that, but she always said, well, someday somebody will need it. And she would have it there for them then, which that was Memo. Always thinking about the other person. Okay, and I'm going to put just about a teaspoon of chili powder in this. I'm not going to get too carried away with the chili powder. But and then you bring all that together, and all you're going to do then, and I've got my recipe out here making sure I do it right. Okay, I think. I have my recipe out, I'll still do it wrong, won't I? You're going to put 1 can, 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Now I have my own, but I've had these a while and I just want to get them used up. Let that simmer for a little bit. Get all those different flavors all together there. Anyway, I was thinking, isn't it about time for school to start again? I don't know. Ours is middle of August, I think. But I haven't seen too many kids out playing this year. I don't know if it's too hot or they're at the TV. I don't know. I know my kids like the TV, but only so much of it. What we're going to do now is we're going to put our noodles in there. Now I've got my noodles cooked and drained. I just put them back in the dish so it'd stay hot. Get out of there. I guess I could have sprayed this and this wouldn't have all stuck. But guess who didn't spray it? So when you do that, if you put your noodles back in the pan to keep them warm, spray it a little bit. And okay, then we're just going to put all this together and just bring it together, bring all those delicious smelling foods together here. And we're going to let this simmer for, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe, 10, 15 minutes until everything's brought together. And then I'll bring you right back. Okay, we're back with you. And I wish they had the TV so you could smell the food. This smells so delicious. Oh my. He thought he was going to get away and he didn't. I'm going to sprinkle about 1/4 of a cup of cheese across it. And stir that up just a little bit in there. And then you can have cheese on the table too, if someone might want extra cheese. So that's what I like to do. I put a certain amount on there and then I just stop. So, and then if anyone wants more, we've got it. That's a piece of onion. Okay. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of parsley flakes. Boy, Greg's herbs are doing great this year. Mine aren't doing that good. As long as I have enough to last me through the winter, I'll be fine. And there we have it. And that took no time to make it. And oh, does it look good? Looks good. It smells good. Taste it. See how it tastes. My grandma would laugh at that bowl. It's so little, she'd say. She's always used to using great big bowls. I can smell that chili powder and garlic. Put those two together and you got a meal right there. So it's hot, but we're going to taste it anyway. I think when I get ready to serve mine, I'm going to serve it with breadsticks, maybe a veggie, I don't know. Oh my, that is delicious. Perfect. That is so, so good. Yeah, Greg, I'm taking another bite. It tastes that parsley on there too. I'll tell you, this is delicious. Good hearty meal. Guys come in from the fields and from out working and everything, and this is a meal for them. So I hope everyone will try it. And if you've tried it, let me know. And, or if you put something else in it than what I do, let me know and I'll try it that way too. So anyway, I just want to thank all of you for being with us. And we'll be bringing you more videos real soon, I hope. And stay cool if you can. And so, and I thank you for being with us. And I'll see you again real soon. Love you bunches.